Imagine stepping into an elevator, pressing a button, and seconds later, stepping out into 1863, just in time to hear Abraham Lincoln deliver the Gettysburg Address. Science fiction, right? But what if I told you there's credible testimony, leaked documents, and mysterious coincidences suggesting the Pentagon has mastered time travel technology, and chrononauts, time travelers, could already be among us? It all starts with Project Pegasus, an alleged DARPA initiative from the late 1960s and early 70s. At its core was technology inspired by none other than Nikola Tesla, whose confiscated notes supposedly revealed ways to manipulate space-time itself. Andrew Basiago, a lawyer and self-proclaimed former child chrononaut, vividly recounts being teleported from New Jersey labs to New Mexico military bases in mere seconds using a jump room, a sealed chamber glowing with plasma. He even claims to have attended historical events, including Lincoln's Gettysburg speech, citing blurry photographic evidence as proof. But manipulating time isn't without consequences. According to witnesses, adults subjected to temporal jumps experience severe physiological trauma, rapid aging, chronic illnesses, and intense psychological distress. Children fared better, though some reportedly vanished altogether, their fates unknown. Military testimonies like that of Captain Mark Richards further fuel these strange tales, although documentation remains elusive. Then there's the infamous Chronovisor. Allegedly developed secretly by the Vatican in the 1950s, this device could supposedly capture and replay events from history. Father Pellegrino Ernetti claimed he glimpsed scenes of Christ's crucifixion through it, yet the only tangible proof, a blurry photograph, was eventually debunked as a manipulated postcard. Still, the story persists, hinting at deeper layers of hidden tech. The US government's intrigue didn't stop there. Whistleblower Dan Burish described Project Lookinglass, a classified program at Area 51, designed to peer into alternate timelines using advanced quantum mechanics and alien-derived technology. Burish specifically mentioned timeline convergence after 2012, when all possible futures narrowed dramatically. Then, there's the Montauk Experiments at Camp Hero, Long Island, which inspired the TV series Stranger Things, was also often linked to the infamous Philadelphia experiment of 1943. Preston Nichols, a key whistleblower, described experiments involving powerful electromagnetic fields intended to manipulate consciousness and reality itself. The program allegedly culminated in a catastrophic event in 1983, where a dimensional rift unleashed a destructive entity. And what was this entity? No one knows. Officially, both Project Lookinglass and Montauk have been dismissed as hoaxes, yet the persistence of insider claims raises compelling questions. One compelling public clue is the Mandela Effect, mass false memories of past events. Millions clearly recall Nelson Mandela dying in prison during the 1980s, yet Mandela was released in 1990 and served as South Africa's president until his death in 2013. Another notable example involves the children's book series, The Berenstain Bears, often remembered distinctly as Berenstein. Also, the famous cornucopia symbol of holding fruit in the Fruit of the Loom logo, to never having a cornucopia at all. My favourite, the Jiffy peanut butter, I could have sworn it was Jiffy, not Jif. Psychologists explain these phenomena as collective false memories or confabulations, yet conspiracy theorists argue these discrepancies are evidence of altered or intersecting timelines caused by covert time travel activities. Declassified CIA documents reveal the government's genuine interest in extraordinary phenomena. The Stargate project, active from the 1970s through the 1990s, explored psychic espionage extensively. In a notable session in May 1984, a remote viewer described structures on Mars around 1 million years ago, suggesting an advanced civilization once existed there. Also, the witness accounts of Ingo Swann, who remote viewed the moon, and indicated that there were bases on the dark side of the moon. Additionally, CIA documents released via the Freedom of Information Act detail anomalous propagation experiments, focusing on mysterious radar and electromagnetic anomalies. While no explicit mention of successful physical time travel exists, the documents undeniably indicate high-level interest and research into temporal and quantum anomalies. Nicholas Tesla seemed fascinated with alternating current, AC systems, radio waves, and wireless energy transmission, to the point he may have alluded to a deeper understanding of possibly manipulating time and space. After his death in 1943, the US government raided his home and collected all evidence of his work, research, and inventions. They were sealed up, moved out, and taken away. That was the last time those items were ever seen again. If time travel technology truly exists, who might be using it? Some conspiracy theorists point to clandestine Pentagon departments, possibly under the control of US Space Force, or highly compartmentalized defense contractors like Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works. Others believe a hidden breakaway civilization, descended from secret Nazi projects post-World War II, has harnessed advanced technology, using Antarctica or secret lunar bases as operational hubs. The Vatican itself remains a subject of suspicion due to the rumored Chronovisor, implying religious authorities could hold temporal viewing capabilities. However, despite intriguing theories, concrete proof of operational control by any of these entities remains absent. There is no empirical proof of these items ever existing or being operational. Scientists largely agree that the theoretical framework for time travel, especially forward jumps through relativistic effects, is sound. But backward time travel, with its potential paradoxes, remains controversial. Experts argue that anomalies like the Mandela Effect can be explained by human memory's fallibility, rather than by secret government experiments. Yet, absence of proof isn't proof of absence. So, does Project Pegasus represent a hidden truth or just another compelling conspiracy theory? Without definitive, publicly available proof, we're left wondering, what if? As technology advances and secrets slowly surface, perhaps someday we'll find ourselves stepping into that elevator, pressing a button, and stepping out into history or into the Matrix. Until then, keep your eyes open. Because if Chrononauts truly are among us, their greatest mission is to leave no trace. And that absence might just be the strongest evidence of all. Well, until the next one, thanks for watching, and remember to stay curious.